This episode of Fragbox TV is brought to you by
the world's most beautiful nano reef tanks. Start your reefing adventure at reefcasa.com.
Reefing Fam. Very long journey. We have arrived here at Aquaforest. You like the hat? In Poland. Ladies and gentlemen, no coffee, no worky. You know how it is. Okay, so we are in the Aquaforest studio here in, it's not Krakow, sorry, in Poland, but it's Brześć. I'm probably not pronouncing that properly. I'm really envious of this. Look at this studio that they have here. How the friggin' baloney do I get one of these? We're going to walk through, show you some of their tanks and their display tanks. We're going to look at how they make aquariums. We're going to check out all the Aquaforest products, the laboratory, ICP machines. There's going to be so much going on in one of these videos. This is the Aquaforest Ocean Guard 980. Tomorrow we're actually going to go over to another factory to see where they're made here in Poland. This is the largest one that they make. We've been able to see them a couple times on the channel at Reefapalooza in New York. You saw them again in Macna when we did that. Actually, maybe you didn't see that video. I did a half-an-hour video with Saren, who is the owner of Aquaforest, and kind of gave us the rundown, but now they are on their version 2. This thing is just packed, completely packed with coral, and looks amazing. One of the really cool things about these, they're the only company that makes this sort of reef ready system like this with interchangeable door panels. So if you want to change the color, you can easily change it. They have so many different varieties, and it's something kind of cool that none of the other aquarium manufacturers are offering. If you go with, let's say, a Red Sea, a Water Box, or any of the other ones, it's really just going to be black or white, but these come with tons of different colors, and you can pop them off really easy and swap them out. So it's kind of a cool idea, you know, because this is really going to be, you know, a statement piece in your house. It's got to work with your furniture, with your decor, with your wife's interior designer. So that was a really, really smart thing, and I think they are the only ones that I know of in the world that offer something like that.
Oh, we have the because of the
Ecotech plywood frame.
From the lamp.
What are these lights? You know, I've never seen these actually.
No,
Don't know.
like,
Not Ecotech.
Sorry?
They're
No,
not-
they are Philips.
Philips.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
okay, Philips.
Yes,
Philips.
yes.
Look
This is
at
the Philips.
Wow.
Yeah, the 5.
look at this garden. Actually, I've never seen this. What is this? Aquaforest Skate?
Yes.
I've never seen this. Is this new?
We just launched this year in March.
We don't have this in Canada yet. Look, shows how much I know. You know how old this aquarium is?
How old?
Yeah.
Look, I'm working here for 4 years, so
At least 4 years.
for sure, at least 4 years.
Look at the size of this gorgonian. Just perfect. Just packed. This tank is just remarkable. Look at it, completely packed with Monty. Actually, I'm going to take the lens right off. We don't even need it because it's super white. Check out that. No lens needed and just so well encrusted. I've never seen a tank actually quite like this. Like, instead of gravel or substrate, screw that. Let's just use Monty to cover the complete bottom of the tank, and in every variety that I think that's out there. We have rainbow, sunset, we got reverse sunset, we have Superman, I don't know what that is, maybe some Frankenberry, Kung Pao, beach bum, whatever you want to call it. Look at it, every square freaking inch of this thing is just covered. And the polyp extension on this Bacillopora is out of, like, wow. I thought mine was fuzzy. Check out this one. Incredible. This is really cool too. Look, we're going to look at the sump in a second, but through the back they've drilled right through the floor. So no sump on this one, and then they all run to like a communal sump through the concrete floor. They've done the plumbing, and it goes out the back on the other side of the wall. I'm going to show you in a second. Our friend here, look at this. He just happened to have a Canon macro lens, so we can see some serious polyp extension on these Monties. Also, you guys have to forgive my voice because I've just spent the last week in England at a bachelor party, drinking my face off. I don't normally sound like this. It's called Polish engineering at its finest. Oh, we're going to use some duct tape to very carefully attach this orange lens. Beautiful. There we go. That's a lot better. Check this out. Beautiful rainbow dynamite. What a nice little frag. Everything here just looks super healthy. Everything in the tank is running off Aquaforest. If you're looking for the products, any retailer in the world, you walk in, you're going to find them on the shelves. Just look for the purple logo and the little seahorse. I don't think I mentioned in the video yet, they do a complete line of freshwater additives and components. It's not just marine tanks. I focus on them in the videos because I'm saltwater crazy, but there's an entire line. It's just as much a freshwater company as it is saltwater, and they touch both ends of the spectrum.
All the system is
So this is where it runs into, here into the back. This is the sort of shared communal sump. And it's really unusual, at least for me. I haven't seen stuff like this in a while. I saw some in Indonesia, but it's a tiled concrete sump. So a sump really just needs to be able to hold water, and if you can do it with a material like this, it's almost like a mini bathtub. This is where they drain in. Some pieces that they've isolated just to, they said it's sort of like a hospital tank, and let them hang out here in the back. And they're growing some unusual sort of algae. Actually, I can't ID it. If you'd like to comment below if you know what this is. Absolutely massive, massive skimmers. Look at the size of this thing. Side note, it's 30 degrees here in Poland today, and they're telling me that this is not typical, so I've been blessed with very nice weather. What is this? I've never seen this before.
Ready use, yeah? Ready use. Our product, ready
Hey,
use.
Jason, DistribuPet, if you're watching this, bring this in. We're gonna sell tons of it and make millions of dollars. Come on, man. This is such a cool office, guys. I've never been to like an office factory sort of thing like this. You guys know that we always do shops or we go to customers' homes, but this is really one of a kind and first for me, and I guess a first for you guys. Look at that. Can you imagine? This is your office and this is what you get to come into every day. So cool. Long, it's unique, it's built in the wall, it's minimalist, it's just perfect. And monos. Oh, I feel like I'm the only guy up until now that can really appreciate monos. I don't know why. They're silly looking fish with these big eyes and they're massive. They're actually freshwater or brackish fish, but they do fine in a saltwater tank like this. What a beautiful, I think that's a lunar wrasse. So cool. I think every office should have one of these. If you're watching this and you have an office and don't have one, go and cut a hole in the wall and stick one of these in there. Just looks incredible.
It's from the, all the ICP.
This is so
like
cool.
You see.
ICP, if you guys ever wondered where your ICP test went, and when it got shipped here to Poland, this is it. We're gonna walk through it tomorrow. This is gonna be a multi-part sort of video series. It's not every day that I come to Poland, not every day I come to visit something like this. So we're gonna break it down, into maybe the lab video, the production of the salt. We're gonna go actually to the mine, where it's harvested. I feel like I'm watching that scene in Jurassic Park where they're behind in the lab and they're trying to hatch all the dinosaurs. This is so freaking neat. I can't wait to get in there. You can see actually, the ICP machines behind, and they're doing their job and working. And if you don't know what an ICP is, it's a mass spectrometer. It's basically a very high accuracy precision test of your salt water, up to 52 different values that you just normally wouldn't be able to get with your at-home hobbyist test kits. If you want to get fine-tuning into metals, aluminum, cobalt, nickel, or even just simple readings like magnesium and phosphate, calcium, molybdenum, you stick them in that machine, you send it here to Poland, and you're going to get a test, a crazy high accuracy lab grade test that you wouldn't otherwise be able to do with your test kits at home. The warehouse. This is where it all comes from. Check it out. Another lab. How many laboratories are there in here?
2.
Oh, 2. 1?
Yes.
And there's number 2.
Yeah.
It's where they test and make all the components to keep those beautiful things that we just showed you, saltwater aquariums, going and keep them thriving. All those little bottles that they make made all here in-house.
Of the sofa.
And now it got replaced with a sofa.
Yes.
It's okay. It's a nice sofa. A few things I realized so far from this visit. One, I need a studio like this, so I can set up the product. And then you guys can see my ugly mug, and I'll have the light here and tell you about all the new Reef Casa aquarium stuff that's coming out. Number 2, this is sick. This is actually moss. This is real, this entire wall. And it feels sticky. Number 3, our government sucks because there's so many foods, amazing foods we used to get, and because of legislation changes we can't get. So we don't do, I pray that if a store near you carries them. We don't have this. This is one of the best things that they carry here. In my experience, one of the best amino acids on the market, one of the best coral foods. We don't get this. We don't get protein powder. We don't get Marine Mix M. We don't get Antheus Pro Feed, and we can't get Marine Mix S. Why? Because the government of Canada is a communist country. No, it's not. But even this, it's just tricky, very tricky to import food, so our distributor doesn't bring them. But any of the foods that these guys make, if you can get them at a store near you, try them. Your corals are going to love you for doing it. Okay, we're on
I need to go to the
test kit mission. Let's go get some test kit. I don't know who this guy is, but he's giving a shout out to the food. Is this guy's gonna put it in his mouth? No. Kids, look away. Any children watching, turn off your screens. Oh, way. You're gross. Okay, do you have a spoon? I want to try. We found the test kit, my friends. Look at this. Why did I ask them to go get this test kit? This is the #1 test kit that we use and recommend in our store. It's not every day that I fly across the world to go visit a place like this. There's a lot of companies out there that make test kits. There's a lot of companies that make aquarium products. I've taken the time out of my life and a very, very long flight to come here. And you've heard me say it many times on the video. This is the one. You want to know what your value's at? Just go out and get an Aquaforest test kit. We have, at any given time, I would say probably $100,000 worth of corals in the store, and this is what I'm using in the shop. This is the one that we rely on. Why? For me, the #1 thing is this. I just showed you that lab back there. They ICP verify every batch of test kits. So when you buy the test kit, they're gonna give you another little vial, and what you can do is test the test kit. I know, it's crazy. Inception of test kits. Maybe your mind was just blown. Also, they're cost effective. This retails for 25 Canadian. That's about 18 bucks US, and you get 60 tests out of any of them. They do magnesium, they do calcium, they do alkalinity, they do phosphate, and they do nitrate. This is the one we always recommend. And I flew here, and I've spent all this time and money just to do that, and I could have frickin' done that at home. Man, what's wrong with me? I'm getting a lot of ideas just for, this is Fragbox Studio, coming soon, guys. We had to, oh yeah. Where did you buy this? Amazon? Yes, maybe. I need one of these. Gotta stick around because, like I said, tomorrow we're actually gonna walk through the labs and we're gonna see how a lot of this stuff is made. So stuff that comes from Europe, for us, we really value it. I think as Canadians, I think Americans as well. There's just a high value put on stuff that's made in European countries. They just do things a little bit better. There's a different grade, there's a different standard for what quality is. Even, you know, when I go out here and eat, all the food I've had in Europe is amazing. So we want the fish to eat well. You know, just like the guy that, I don't know why he ate the fish food. Please don't eat it. Another one that we use in the store, this is how we raise our iodine in all of our tanks. If you want to raise potassium, if you decide you want to raise your iron or your fluoride, they do make a bottle, individual bottle for each individual additive. For anything that you could imagine that you wanted to raise in your tank, there is a component for that. Another, you know, I'm just walking around. This is very unscripted. So if you're new to the channel, welcome, hello, hi. You can expect more of these coming. Also very, very unscripted. So I don't really have a plan when I walk in and start doing a video. I'm not reading off anything. It's just coming out of my mouth. This is how we connect all of our rocks in the tank. So if you want to get a permanent adhesive hold and your rocks are still dry and you want to get some crazy, crazy structures, look for this product. That's Stone Fix. So it's a reef-safe concrete. You mix it with water. They say you can use it underwater. I'm sure you can. I've only done it outside of the water, so I'll set up like on the floor. What I'll do is draw a square of how big the aquarium is, and then you mix this with water and you can solidify whatever you want to make some crazy arch or shape. You can safely do it with something that isn't going to leach any nitrates or phosphates or anything back in the tank. It's really efficient, it's quick bonding, and it's really inexpensive. I think this only goes for 20 bucks, but the most important part is that it's toxic free. You're not going to hurt your corals. You're not going to set yourself up for disaster by using something like that. And I could talk about these products all day. Actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So look at that. Yeah, learning more and more. I actually didn't know there was this one. This we sell in the shop. This is the fixed glue. This is the one you heat up with water, I believe. It's like little beads of plastic, and then you warm it up and it'll become a glue. This is good for attaching sort of heavier pieces. This I think is a regular acrylite. Coral frags, look at that. Actually, that's a new product. It's a good thing that I came all the way here to figure that out. Glue, yep, that's the one I was talking about, that you heat up the little beads. Look at that. Oh, I gotta give this a try. This is something, I'm gonna steal this actually and bring it back. And I'm gonna... Okay, and so we'll do a product demo when we get back with the Aquaforest Gel Fix. Everything in Europe is just better, guys. This is the way, look at the washroom. Oh, even in here there's a forest. Here's the aqua, and there's the forest. Okay, we're gonna wrap up the intro of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you got any questions, you can always reach us, fragboxcorals@gmail.com. We do try our best to respond to comments in the videos, but as you see, we do get a lot of them. You gotta watch the next couple because like I said, we're gonna go check out the salt mine where the reef salt is actually made. This is one of our favorite brands of salt in the store, and if you ever bought a Reef Casa aquarium kit, it'll come with one of these. This is our favorite salt, so you can see that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to reefcasa.com. We sell saltwater aquarium kits, all-in-one kits, with everything that you could ever need to start a saltwater tank. It comes all inside the box, and it's paired. Every kit will come paired with this Aquaforest reef salt because it is the freaking best. What I said, man, sidetrack, there we go. What I was trying to say was, we're gonna go check out the mine here in Poland where they actually take the salt from, and then they add all the additives that they need after in the laboratory. We're going to see where they make these beautiful aquariums. They're actually manufactured here. We're going to see how they make the stands, how the glass is put together. That's going to be really cool. And just stick around for the ride because it's going to be a big Aquaforest Polish next couple days, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give us a thumbs up or subscribe, and we'll see you guys back here on the next one very, very soon. Dzień dobry, dziękuję. Okay, bye for now.